Hello, my fellow Scorpios. You guys are my faves. It's because I'm a Scorpio. Right, anyway. This is the first session of tarot video scope readings that I'm doing. So please do bear with me because I'm not used to talking to a camera. So anyway, I've got your weekly reading here, and this resonates from today, the 23rd of December, right up until the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. So, and I've also done you, we've got a general spread, and I've also done your love section using the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Beautiful cards with a very simple message, but we'll get to that in a minute. I want to get through this general reading first. Now, the first thing that's coming across with this is doing far too much in one go. Seems like you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, Scorpio, and you are going to be struggling to hold all this together. Now, the reason, I mean, you've got anything from like love and heartbreak, to work issues, conflicts and things like that. But we'll look at the top row first. Okay, so this is telling me that maybe you're waiting. That Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're waiting for something. And maybe you're sort of trapped, you feel trapped in this situation, you feel tied to this situation that you're waiting for, whatever that may be. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come into your life, someone, that you maybe want as a relationship, or it could be work, you're waiting for work to come, we have Pentacles here. And then the Hierophant, it's all about traditionalism. So, trying to sort of hang on to routine, if you like. Traditional routine, maybe. But whatever this is that you're waiting for, it's going to have to be put on the back burner for a moment, because there's other things going on. I mean, whatever this is you're waiting for, it might make you feel, sad. It might make you feel, very, sorrowful and disappointed. Just bear with me one moment. Sorry about that, I was talking to my daughter. Right, yeah, so, maybe disappointment over something that you've been waiting for and it hasn't come yet. Messages, maybe, that you've been waiting for. Anything that you've been waiting for, it's making you feel down at the moment. But you need to be careful because there's other things going on around you, okay? Now, I wouldn't say this is terrible conflict, but there is some sort of conflict here, possibly banter even. Regarding either this situation or another. I'm guessing it's another because the next card's telling me you've got too much on your plate at the moment. And, there's conflicts around you, there's banter, there's, it may sort of put you on the spot a little bit, and it's gonna make you feel overwhelmed because you're trying to do too many things at once. Your focus is on so many, and the thing is, I'm a Scorpio myself, I know exactly what I'm like, so I know exactly what you guys like. You focus sort of skits from one thing to another, and you're struggling, when too many things happen at once, it's hard to cope with, We're not very good multitaskers, I don't think. But, this card here, it's basically you're trying to carry too much weight on your shoulders at the moment. You're trying to do too much, okay? And there is a need to slow down and to take tiny steps forward instead of trying to do everything at once. Prioritize. Okay. And then these are just sort of clarification cards. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is a message to say to you, everything is okay with work. Whatever you're doing with work, it is okay. Do not worry about work. Especially over the holiday season, you know what I mean? You're probably on a break. I mean, if you're self-employed and you have to work, don't worry too much about it because it's going okay. Things are going well. Here, the Three of Cups reversed is telling you that the people around you, they love you, you have good friendships, you have a good support system, everything in that area is okay. So whatever's going on up here, rest assured, you can take a few of these, take a sword off because your work's okay, take a sword off your shoulders because your friendships and family are okay, take a few of those swords off this. I want to take those swords off this guy and be like, you know what, let's ease that burden a little bit. Let's not do that. Let's not do too much at once. Because, you know, these are probably more pressing issues to deal with. You know, whatever it is that's hurt you, you know, and swords are about thoughts. You really are thinking a lot about this at the moment. This is sort of like where the main focus probably should be at the moment. You know, and dealing with this banter or conflict or whatever it is. You know, just take things a step at a time. Don't do too much in one go, is the message I'm getting from this reading. And then here's the advice card. Now, I'm a little bit confused by this because we've got the Three of Wands reversed. And that is usually a wish. You know, something that you're wishing for is maybe beginning to manifest. So it could be in relation to work. It could be in relation to your love life. You know, things sort of coming back to you, messages starting, things like that, a message coming through, sort of confirming that you're going to get your wish. But, you know, it does come with a warning. It's like that saying, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it, you know. And in relation to love, it might not be what you expected, but give it a chance. Okay, and it's the same with work. You know, if you're wishing for a new job and a new job comes through and it's not quite what you expected, give it a chance. Just give it a go. Okay, there's nothing wrong with trying. All you can do is try. Okay, I think that's the guidance of this card. All you can do is try, so just keep trying. Okay, and release yourself of all these burdens, all them swords. You know, heaviness on your shoulders at the moment. Just release that. You know, do one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. Do not overwhelm yourself, especially over the holidays and New Year. You know, everybody's rushing around. Everyone's manic. There's so much going on. You know, the last thing you want to do is stress yourself out even more. So, take it easy. Now on to the love reading. Okay, the first card that's really sort of sprung out at me is the separation card. Now, it basically says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, this might not mean a separation as in, you know, if you're a couple, if you get divorced. It might not mean that. It might not mean splitting up with your boyfriend or girlfriend. It might not mean that. I'm more on the lines that this means either you have to go away, maybe for work or for family issues, or they have to go away for that reason, you know, or maybe there has been, again, a lot going on and you just feel like you need a break, you know, maybe your partner or you know, your spouse is saying, you know what, you need some time, so take that time, recuperate maybe. Because, you know, there is a lot going on here. A lot going on. And it's saying here, love yourself first. Again, it's resonating with the general reading. Okay, you need to be looking after number one here. Now, it's saying there are romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So stick with that, okay? If you have feelings for someone, you know it's real, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. No matter what's going on here, you know, fair enough, you might not want to put too much emphasis on your love life at the moment, but just don't completely shun it. Just, you know, positive thinking, okay? Have faith. And then here we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I'm saying this is in when you feel ready, okay? Because obviously you need this break. You need to look after yourself first. So when you feel ready and able, express your love. Show your love, you know what I mean? And here, you deserve love. You are lovable. So if you've been having any self-doubts or anything like that, take this time to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you open yourself up to the possibility of others being able to love you. Okay? Nobody can love a person that believes they are unlovable. Okay? You can't compete with that, okay? So, you know, whoever it is in your life, I mean, if you're single, maybe you'll meet someone, but you just need to sort of keep them at arm's length for a while, where you deal with your issues, and then, you know, open up to this possibility here. And if you're a couple, you definitely need a break, and I'm getting from this reading that your partner is okay with you taking that break, because you obviously have a lot of swords to carry at the moment, you know. So deal with that, you know, first before you can get back into this. But, you know, when you do come back to them, express your love, remind them that you are still there, you still love them, you just needed this. You needed to do this first. Okay then, Scorpio, that's your reading for 23rd of December to the end of December. I'll be back next week with a January 2017 preview for you guys. So, you know, subscribe to it, you know, and get the notifications up for when the new videos do come up, so that, you know, you're first in to see them. And you're not waiting too long before you realise that I've already put them up. And also, have a Merry Christmas. You know, whatever's going on, just remain hopeful. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll be back next week, guys, when I get a moment. You know, if I'm not carrying too many swords myself. So when I do get a chance, I will pop your January reading on for you guys. Okay, then I'm off now, so I will see you next week. Bye.